Hi everyone. People ask something in my comments and on social media all the time, and I felt it was probably time I make a video to address it. That way I can stop seeing the same question and giving the same answer over the course of years. How do I commission an episode? Meaning, how do you request an episode? Basically, Renegade Cut works like this. I work by commission. Like an artist who does paintings and digital art for people on the internet. They say, this is how much this costs, and someone pays them and then they make it. In my case, someone says, hey, I would like to hire you to make an episode about this movie. It's my favorite movie and nobody ever talks about it. And I say, this is the price. And they say, okay. And that is how it happens. That is how the vast majority of Renegade Cut episodes get made these days. You don't do your job for free, and neither do I. You have to pay for shelter and food, and so do I. It's that simple. So how do you do it? That is the question, and people keep asking it. So I'm just going to make this video, and then every time someone asks me how do I do it, I'm just going to link them to this, and it will explain everything. Well, the platform I use to get paid is called Patreon. If you want to hire me to make an episode on a movie that you like, or even a movie you don't like, I will explain how. Step 1, go to Patreon and set up an account and pledge at the level that is appropriate to request an episode for my show. It's listed right there on my Patreon page at patreon.com/renegadecut. It's listed at $30. It's very user-friendly, and it's easy to cap your limit. Meaning if you only want to pay the $30 once and then never again, just pledge at $30 and cap your monthly limit at $30. And then when the payment goes through at the end of the month, you can just stop there. You can just never pay me again and I will still make your episodes. So long as the payment goes through, I will do it. I hope that you stay and support the show for months and months on end, but you are not forced to. So that's a question I get a lot. It's $30. If you want to keep contributing, that would be awesome. If you do not, then you do not have to. Your choice. Step 2. Tell me which movie you want me to cover on Renegade Cut. When you pledge, I am immediately alerted by email, and it tells me how much you pledged. So if I see that you just pledged $30 per video, which is the request level, then I will message you as soon as possible and ask you, what movie do you want? Basically, requests are created more or less in the order in which they are received. So once I am through with my backlog, then yours is up, and I do it. And that's it. Step 1, pledge at my Patreon. Step 2, tell me what you want. It's actually that simple. It's super easy. No, I do not have another method in which you can pay. I'm sorry, but I don't use PayPal. It is hazardous to creators for a bunch of reasons I'm not going to get into right now, but it's not super safe for me. And also another thing that is not super safe for me is just giving you my bank routing number and doing it through that. Nope. I do it through the intermediary, which is Patreon. It is safe for both of us. That way nobody gets ripped off, and that is it. Now, if you don't want to pay that much, or you don't want your own episode, but you still want to support the show, you can still go to my Patreon and support, because most people just pledge between $1 to $5 per video, and that's fine. I make only 5 Renegade Cut videos per month. So for you, it's not very much money, but for me, it adds up, and then I pay my bills just like any other job. And that's it. Thanks for your time, and I will see you later.